In this video, I'm going to show you how to buy crypto using P2P and how users can win up to 1,360 USDT in the Weex P2P Airdrop Carnival. The question is, if you want to buy USDT right now in Nigeria, will your card actually work? Most time it doesn't, so we have card declines, transaction get reversed. Some people even get their bank accounts flagged or temporarily restricted. So over time, Nigerians have to find a better way to buy and sell crypto safely, and that is how P2P became popular. It is so popular because it is built around the way we usually make payments here in Nigeria, which is bank transfer. So think about it. Compare the number of times you have used your card to the number of times you have made bank transfer. You will immediately see why P2P fits the Nigerian markets. P2P simply means peer to peer. You are not buying crypto from the exchange itself. You are buying directly from another person. If you have ever used P2P before, you already understand this part. The exchange acts as an escrow. This is basically a middleman. They hold onto the seller's USDT and it's only released to the payer after payment has been made and confirmed. Now let me show you how this works in real time, and of course the P2P Airdrop Carnival with up to 1,360 USDT per user. We'll do this on Weex. Weex officially launched its P2P platform for Nigerian users in December of 2025. If you don't have a Weex account yet, there's a link in the description. Make sure to use that link to sign up. So we'll perform two actions here. One, I will do a sell. I will sell some of the USDT I have on Weex already for Naira, and I will do a buy. I'll buy USDT using Naira. So you see how swift it is. So the first thing you do is to sell. If you go to your assets at the bottom menu, you will see the money you have and you see where the money are. So I have some in my futures, some in the spot wallet, and the funding is 0. To be able to sell, I have to move this money to my funding wallet. So I'm going to click on transfer and make sure it is from spot to funding where I want to get it to. And I can transfer the whole of the $300 I have in the spot wallet. So that is done. Now I can now go to home, then navigate to where I have P2P, click on it. This will load up the P2P market. Once it is loaded up, I have to make sure that it is NGN, which is Nigerian Naira. If sometimes when you open it, might be in other countries' currency. So make sure it's in Nigerian Naira. If you're in another country, of course, use that the currency of that countries. Now I want to sell. I want to click on sell instead of buy. Then my payment method, I'm just going to leave it under all. Let's look at the first buyer on the list, Ahmad FTA 563. He has completed 693 trades on Weex, 99.85 completion rate, which is really good. His rate is 1478.17 Naira. He can buy up to $5,000 worth of USDT. His limit is 20,000 Naira to 8 million Naira. So he cannot buy less than 20,000. He cannot buy more than 8 million from you. And the completion time is set is 30 minutes. That is the time he wants to be giving. He might use less than that actually. Now, you can see the rest. So Ahmad has the best price. That is why it's on top. The second person ends with 0.15. You can scroll down to see the rest as we go. And that you have to look at is, if you look at the avatar, is this A. Beside it, we'll have a gray dot, which shows that he is not online. If we scroll down, you will see, if you look at this particular trader, Abba, he has a green dot, which means that he's online. Now, if somebody is not even online, maybe just basically mean the person is not holding their phone. It doesn't mean that the person cannot buy or sell from you when you're ready. Now I want to sell 150,000 Naira worth of my USDT. So I want to enter it here. So what this does is that it will just filter out those that can sell within that limit. I'm at the same number 1. Let's say I want to sell 10,000 Naira worth. It's going to filter out and bring me only those who are willing to buy 10,000 Naira worth of crypto from me. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sell to Ahmad. So there are two ways to enter what I want to sell here. I can enter it in dollars, like $100. Like $100 is going to give me 1,478,000 naira. Or I can choose to come to this section and enter it in naira. I want to enter 150,000 naira, which means that it's going to cost me $101.4768. Payment method: if you have not entered your bank account already, you have to click here to enter it. I've already done mine. Then all this is set. I'm going to go ahead and click on write and agree with Weex P2P service agreement, and then click on sell. These are some security tips from Weex. Do not release your digital asset until payment has been received, and all this thing. This is actually very, very important. So we are on. I can also communicate with this buyer by clicking on chat and having a conversation with him. Now, this is back to the P2P homepage. Look at the bottom menu. You can actually also be a merchant to place buy and sell order here for people to come and buy and sell from you. You will see that here. You can also see your order when you click on orders. This is my open order and my ads. If I'm a P2P merchant, I want to sell on Weex, I can see it here, and of course my profile or my profile is. Now back to order. If I go back to order, the time is counting down. I might have 27.51 minutes left to pay me. All I have to do now is to wait for him to make payments. I'll confirm that from my bank account balance. So we'll see here that payment has been received. Even though he said it's going to take 30 minutes, but it took less than 2 minutes to pay me. I received it and I've confirmed it. I will go ahead and click on payment received. Now, if it happens that he clicked on that he has paid me and I didn't receive it, I want to click on appeal after the time elapses. To appeal, more like say I didn't receive payment even though this seller said he has paid, but I received. I want to go ahead and click on payment received and confirm. So that is it. I've completed a sell order on Weex and it took less than 2 minutes to do that. Now let's do the other one. Let's do a buy. So let's say I want to buy $100 worth of crypto. Again, I'm going to go to the buy section, and $100 is about 148,000 or 40s. You can just type 140,000. It will bring you sellers in that range. So again, for sellers, the same amount is giving me the best rate, which is 1,482.78. I'm going to go ahead and buy from him, and I can simply enter $100 here, which shows I'm going to send him 148,278 naira. So this all checks out. I'll click on agreed, and I have 15 minutes to make this payment. I'll click on buy, then copy his account number and go and make this payment. 148,278. Please make sure not to write any crypto related stuff in your transaction description. It's quite important that you do not do that. So I've made this purchase. Then I have to go back to Weex and click on transfer completed. Mind you, I have 13 minutes left, so I need to complete this transaction within this time, or else this will be cancelled. So click on transfer, and I'm going to click on confirm. So I've made the transfer. All I have to do now is to wait for him to release this coin to me. So he on his end is going to confirm that I made that transfer. If he receives the money, he will come here and confirm it. I can as well chat him up, drop your receipt and phone number after payment. So transaction is completed now. I have $100. If I go back to my assets, so this money is now in my account. Now, before we talk about the P2P carnival and how to win up to $1,360, let me give you some quick safety reminder. One is that always trade inside the Weex P2P platform. When somebody says let's go to WhatsApp and trade, Do not do that because you're outside the protection of the escrow system of Weex. 2 is never release crypto before confirming payment. So you must log into your bank account and see that you received the money before going to Weex to confirm the payment. If this doesn't happen and you confirm payment, there is no guarantee that you are going to get the USDT you bought. 3 is make sure the bank name matches the account name. So if you're trading with a particular person, make sure that the person sent you money from the same bank as his name, because there are issues when people hack somebody's accounts and do P2P, and people that then, and the buyer then get held by law enforcement because they basically receive transaction from a hacked account. So you have to make sure that it's the same name as the person. And one more tip is this: to avoid a lot of these things, it's good you trade with a trader that has performed lots of transactions. So Ahmad I traded with has done over 600 transactions on Weex, which shows that he's less likely to be a scammer. These are the rules you don't want to play with. Now let's talk about the P2P carnival. So to get qualified for the P2P carnival, you have to sign up to Weex using the special link that I will drop in the description of this video. When you do that, these are actions that you can do to earn you some money. So you can see P2P carnival win up to 1,360 USDT per person. The first action is to complete a P2P deposit of up to $5. This will earn you a $5 futures bonus. I'm going to explain what this futures bonus is and how to use it soon. The second one is from your second deposit, you can earn up to $300, and it is stated here. So these are the P2P deposits and these are the rewards. So we have $5 airdrop and $5 futures deposit, and up to $10 airdrop and $90 futures deposits. So these are the reward you can get depending on the P2P deposit you make. So you can have the last one, $10 USDT airdrop plus $90 futures deposit. So if you mix this deposit, you get this in airdrop and futures bonuses. We have event 3. Event 3 will give you up to $30 in futures bonus if you make deposit and also trade up to $1,000 in futures. I'm going to explain how how you can get this easily. And event 4 is just to invite friends to take part in this particular event. So when you sum all this up, it can amount to up to $1,360. Now the question is, how do you make use of these futures bonuses? To show you how to make use of this futures bonus, I will start by showing the real result of the signal we took last week, which is 19 January to 25th January. You can see here that we get 7 calls, only 1 loss, and the rest were in profits. So there's a net PNL of 18.46 R or X. So depending on the amount you're risking, these are the results that are possible. And we do this almost every week. With results like this, I am hosting the first ever Afibi Weex 10x trading competition. This competition is simple. I and my traders are doing all the work of conducting the analysis and providing the signals. I'm talking entries, exits, risk calculation, and the compounding sheets. All you do is copy the trades. You're going to start February 1st and last the whole of February. The goal is 10x on your account. To gain access, use the link in the description of this video.